Hey there, everybody. This is Austin of the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. I went on a tiny shopping spree recently. This cost me $23, I believe, after shipping and handling. It is a pretty special little object. Boxed and padded pretty well. This was a seller on a Facebook Marketplace. And you know, I don't mean to be a butt to anybody. You know, if I've bought something from you, and you know, I probably messaged you and I was like, hey, you know, would you please, and I don't mean to be rude, would you please make sure that that's like boxed and padded? And you know, I don't want to be rude to anyone selling or anything, because I understand the struggle, I really do. But you know, I've seen pictures of like Murano glass birds that showed up in padded envelopes in pieces. I mean, I don't know who would do something like that. It's like it's the embodiment of recklessness, and it's a treasure that someone already paid you for. I don't understand why not try and take care of it. You're just going to cause yourself heartache in the future by not packing it appropriately. And this was packaged very securely. That's pretty neat. She even got more paper on the inside so she could tape the bubble wrap to it there, I see. Yeah, this is packaged very nicely. You guys let me know if you don't like watching all this unwrapping and stuff. You want to see something neat? I think this is about to be a pretty special thing. You know, I forgot to look up what the technique was called. One of my Facebook friends just showed me how they make boxes like this. This is a Japanese box. Well, first things first. I guess that's pretty special. So I saw this at like 4 o'clock in the morning. The old Facebook Marketplace there. And the second I saw it, I was like, wow, that looks Japanese, and it looks like a old woodblock print or something, basically. And I got to looking at it, and I looked at the sides of it and stuff. Can I? Yes, I do believe I can. Okay. Wow. Now I see there's a little bit of discoloration up here. I can't tell if this is painted on the top here or if that's all maybe some sort of inlay as well. Let's talk about the sides of this real quick. Okay. Now this is like a veneer. This is a very thin veneer. So I just watched a video, thanks to one of my friends on Facebook, of a Japanese gentleman, laying out pieces of wood, and he would bundle them together and make these shapes, and then lay these shapes down, and they'd be sticking up on end. And he would take something like a draw knife over them. It was more like a giant cheese slicer. But he would come up with these razor-thin cross sections of this wood. And yeah, I mean, what an amazing technique. And look at how intricate this actually is. Look at how many pieces of wood got bundled together just for these smaller sections here. I mean, and then you come over here and it gets even more geometric and fine and weird. And isn't that amazing? Now, this is actually a Japanese puzzle box. So there's a series of movements and slides and such that these sides and maybe even the bottom or something will do. Oh, see, look, here we've got, see, you see how they don't quite match up? Let me adjust this just a small amount here. They don't quite line up there. I don't want to push on anything hard or anything. So let me see if I'm looking at this correctly. It does kind of look like that could potentially... Oh. Very gently. Very gently. This is very hard. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's only supposed to slide out that far? I certainly don't want to damage it. But as you can see, that's one little moving section, one little moving panel of this. Let's just make sure he goes back into place there, which he did just fine. Okay, and it doesn't slide the other way. So there's got to be something there. Isn't that fascinating? I think I'll look into this a little bit and do a video of me opening this if I ever figure it out. I can hear there's something in there. As far as I know, this box actually has secret compartments. So once we get in there, we might be in for even like more surprises, which is just wild. I mean, look how crazy it is already. What am I doing way back there, huh? Let's get intimate. Okay. This is the top of the box. I still can't tell if this is painted or what. I think I see that maybe the grains are different. That's one way to tell if different pieces of wood have been used, because the grains will be different from like section to section. So you see maybe right here, this grain goes down this direction, and then right here, this grain comes up this direction. So maybe those are two different pieces of wood right there. I'm not entirely positive, but this top might be inlaid as well, or painted, one or the other. Isn't that a super cool scene, though? Let's look at each side of this. What a fantastically designed thing. I wonder, I really don't want to like scratch it or scuff it or anything. I'm trying to figure out which sections might move here. It looks like this one might slide up that direction, but it doesn't seem that way. And this is the one end. I'll have to look at this pretty carefully and figure it out. Isn't this amazing? What a cool thing. Awesome. The front again. I think the front. Yeah. And then the bottom even has decoration. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Got a butterfly and two flowers. Yeah, and we got that for free. Like, you know what I mean? They didn't even charge us for the bottom art. Man. How cool is that? I like that shot quite a bit. So I think that's where we'll leave it. And yeah, this is Austin at the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. Once I figure out how to get all this moving and open and stuff without damaging it, then we'll come back and look at it. And yeah, I think, like I said, it's a puzzle to get it open. And then I think inside there's secret compartments and there's something moving around in there. So yeah, we'll have to come back and solve this mystery. Austin at the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel, always trying to show you something neat.